So there's something weird about Israeli soldiers. They seem to have this pervert culture of rummaging through women's things and also, you know, stealing children's toys and looting children's things. And I just put together the photos to show you because it's really, really disgusting. I mean, looting is a war crime. I know this shouldn't, you know, need to be said again, but it does warrant repeating. Here you can see Israelis stealing children's toys, basically, after they've looted and destroyed Palestinian homes. And you know, making fun of Palestinians. They do this a lot. For example, they'll go into a school that they've just bombed out and then say, oh, look, it's, you know, there are no more schools left, the poor children, you know, basically making fun of the Palestinians. Here's another one he's climbed into a crib and he's pretending to be a Palestinian baby, which again, you might say, well, okay, that's harmless. What's a big deal about it? No, this is a rampant culture. It's not just one photograph. They keep doing this. And again, this is one of the more, you know, the tame, one of the more tamer photos. But, you know, here, for example, this guy's gone through someone's house and stolen a bunch of high heels. Take a look. I mean, again, looting is a war crime, and they just filmed this on top of it. They just filmed this. Here's another guy called Benjamin, and no, excuse me. He's Benjamin is this one, and you can see him. He's like got all these women's lingerie pinned up on the wall, like showing it off, basically, or photographing himself next to it. And then there's another one also. This one is called Levi Simon, and he's a dual Israeli-British citizen. So he's gone all the way from the UK. He left the UK on purpose to go to Gaza and participate in this genocide. And then here he is going through women's things, a drawer that belongs to some woman, and filming himself.
So I'm going through these terrorist houses looking for guns and explosives like we found money. And every single house inside of Gaza, this is what I say, every single, unbelievable. 2 or 3 doors stuffed with the most exotic laundry that you can imagine. Just pile loads of it. Every single house. Stuffed to the brim, look at that. Unbelievable. You know what? I don't even want to imagine what this stuff is, man. Oh, let me smell. These naughty, naughty Gazans.
I mean, he's a pig. He's a pig. This guy's a pig. And then when he came back to the UK, they held a charity event for him. I mean, I'm sorry. If someone leaves the UK and goes to participate in a genocide, they're breaking the law. They're breaking international law, and they're breaking British law as well. You know, that you can't just go participate in a massacre and come back and then, you know, just pretend that you deserve a hero's welcome. If someone else had done that, if someone was let's say Arab Christian, doesn't have to be Arab Muslim, just Arab, or let's say anyone else who goes to participate in the war by helping the Palestinian resistance, and they come back, they'd be arrested as a terrorist, even though the Israelis are the terrorists. So, you know, there are lawyers right now working on prosecuting these people, these Europeans. I mean, Israelis are literally European colonizers, but they're working on prosecuting them on return. But I've got more photos. It doesn't end with this creep. Here's another one, more children's toys, you know, basically like fetishizing it, sexualizing it, and making fun of the destruction at the same time. Here's more women's you know, clothes and lingerie that they've stolen out of a home, that the Israelis have stolen, and they're putting on. And again, you know, there's a difference between doing this and then going to someone else's country inside their home, stealing their clothes and doing that, right? There's a big difference. You know, if I pick up a bra right now and I make fun of it, it's not like I went to another country, I murdered people, I destroyed their home, and then I stole their bra and put it on. These are two completely different things. This is not just like, you know, boys' humor or something. This is like, this is looting. It's sick. It's psychotic. It's it's criminal behavior. Here we've got more of it. It's unbelievable. You got videos and photos coming up of Israelis doing this almost every day, almost every week. It's too often for comfort. It's not a one-off incident or a fluke or something. They do it's all the goddamn time. Here, another photo. It's never ending. It's never ending. There are a lot more that I haven't even shown you guys. And again, you can draw your own conclusions from this, but the problem here is not just that they're going into women's drawers and stealing their clothes. We're talking about an army that is literally leveling, razing the Gaza Strip to the ground, and then on top of that, you can see that they are making light of that. Do you understand? So it shows you something. It exposes something about Israelis on a cultural, societal level that you see, for example, with the bouncy castle. You might think these two things are unrelated, like someone picking up a bra and then or stealing it rather from a home they've destroyed, and someone erecting a bouncy castle, but they're not. The Israelis are doing this because they're making light of a very grim situation, of a genocide, and it makes it twice as disgusting. It makes it twice as evil. It makes it twice as sadistic, right? That's the argument that I put forward to you, that I submit. So I think it's really, really messed up, and I don't know what is wrong with them, but especially people who leave Europe. Honestly, UK citizens, French citizens, and there are thousands, literally thousands of them that have gone on this tourism adventure to massacre people in Gaza, and then film themselves on top of it. Like, they're broadcasting to the world, like, yes, I am here. Look at me rummaging through people's things. Look at me looting. So they've broken multiple laws. It's incredible how the police do absolutely nothing. It shows you that there is an unfair application of the law. It shows you that they are giving preferential treatment to Israelis. And it not only shows you preferential treatment, but it makes the UK authorities complicit in the genocide. And this is the least of it. Giving British citizens a pass for participating in a genocide is the least of it, right? There's all the other support that they give the Israeli war machine that goes on behind the scenes, and also that is overt and in the open. But really just disgusting trend and culture here with Israelis doing this, pervert stuff with children's toys and women's clothes. You draw your own conclusions from that, but I wanted to report on it because it happens so often that I was like, what the hell is this? It's like, what is going on here?